Hello everyone, this is your girl Cheryl Lane with All About Homecare with Cheryl. Please get to know me. I am the owner and founder of Eternity Sitters and More Home Care, where we assist individuals who would like to stay in the comfort of their own home or wherever they call home with non-medical home care services. We also assist individuals who would like to start, grow, and sustain their home care businesses through our Home Care Business Learning Station online course site. So, like I said, please get to know us. All right, so on one of my videos, I talked about some of the things you may need to know to tell the home care provider when they come out to do a consultation with you all. You want to, like I said, want to at least interview at least 3 home care providers or 3 private duty caregivers to see what all they have to offer, because everybody does something different in their business. Okay, so with that, please go back and look for that video, and so you can see some of the things you may need to know right off, in a sense. Don't have to be necessary, but that you want to tell the home care provider. Okay, but this is the second thing, and this is like for long-term care. Pretty much, if you need someone now to be with your loved ones or with yourself for a long period of time, maybe for the duration of your life, or until maybe you may have to go into a nursing home or a hospital, but we hope not for that. That's why we're here to help you remain in the comfort of your own home. But some of the other options that you can choose from with your care, and I'm gonna try to read off majority of them and talk a little bit about some of them. I do apologize because I'm just getting over a cold and it got my throat kind of itchy. Okay, so I'm gonna grab something real quick. I'm still here. Okay, so these are some of the services that may can help you or your loved one go through that process of long-term care. One is the adult day health care, and that is a facility just like a child daycare. It's a adult daycare where you could take excuse me take the loved ones to the facility, and they can stay there pretty much all day. um, and you pick them up, like you could, if it's your loved one, that you could drop them off early in the morning, let them spend the day, and then pick them up on your way from work. They have a lot of activities to keep them active. You have to ask if they have any specialties, like for dementia or Alzheimer's disease, for different equipment. So, but adult daycare could be something if the person is still active, and but just can't be alone at home by themselves, or they just need company and they're still alert enough to go and participate in activities at the adult daycare. All right, the next one is the home-based primary care, um, and that's pretty much like the home care agency coming out to be with that person and do non-medical home care services with them in their home. And sometimes they may could be alone and they may not, but that person is there to help do light housekeeping, light laundry, help with baths and things like that. You have your homemaker and home health aide. Your homemaker is pretty much this person who's going to come out and help you keep your home clean, maybe fix some meals and everything, but just about help you keep your home clean. And the home health aide usually is the person who works with a home health agency, and they can kind of help you do the same thing. Pretty much the home care agency also, but they are doing, the homemaker is doing a little bit more of the home cleaning part of the service, okay? Then you have your hospice and your palliative care. And this is when a person is seriously ill, and sometimes the illness is irreversible. And sometimes they just probably need that extra comfort because they have a pre-condition illness that is irreversible, like I said before, but they need that comfort measure, So hospice and palliative care is kind of those services for that. Excuse me. Then you have your respite care, and your respite care is like when you just need someone to come and spend a weekend maybe with them, or you may want to send them somewhere for a week. Sometimes the nursing homes have those respite weeks where you can go and stay in the nursing home or assisted living for a couple of days while the family member is gone. Then you have your home care agency that can do that as well, where they can come and take care of your loved ones for the weekend or maybe a day or two, and that's respite care. And so you have the other ones on the flip side of that. You have your assisted living, your independent living, your adult family home, the medical foster home, right? These are several, and of course the nursing home, but you know how they go. So, but these are places, excuse me, y'all, that can help you out in the long term with you or your loved one. That's where someone can be with you pretty much all day, or 24 hours a day, or 16 hours a day, however it may be, that you won't be directly alone, or your loved one won't be directly alone, and you can have someone take care of you, assist you with different chores around the house, with medication reminders and things like that. Home health, they're usually prescribed by a doctor, and the longest they may be in the home is maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 at the most, but I know around about 2 weeks, and then they turn it over to whoever the home care agency or the private duty caregiver, or they may say, oh, we recommend that you go over to hospice or something like that. So it just all depending on your situation, okay? So these just are some options that you can use: home care, home health, adult daycare, assisted living, independent living. These are some options you can use if you don't want your loved ones at home, or they definitely need to be somewhere else besides home, or they need someone to be with them while you're gone, so they won't have any accidents or wander off while you're at work, or for yourself, so you won't get hurt, okay? So I hope this helped you guys. If you need to know any more information, please give me a call at 205-790-7810 if you're in the Birmingham, Alabama area or the surrounding counties, okay? But if you just need to answer a question, please email us at eternity sitters and more the number one at yahoo.com. The information will be either above or below. It all depends on where this video will be located, and I'll try to answer your question as best I could. If I cannot answer them, I will refer you over to someone else who can answer your questions quickly and correctly. Again, I apologize for the coughing. I'm still just trying to push through with this cold. Oh my God, I don't know if I need to record this over or what. But anyway, you all get the picture. So, but like I said, if you have any more questions, please follow me on YouTube, or YouTube for the full videos, and then on TikTok and Instagram, I have the short versions of the video. But when you want the full videos like this, please hit the subscribe button above. hit the subscribe button for more home care business tips and home care tips for clients and their loved ones. All right. Okay, guys, you have a great one. And I do apologize for the coughing through the video, but I just had to go ahead and push through and just work through this video. Again, my name is Cheryl Lane. I'm all about home care with Cheryl. It's all about home care with Cheryl podcast, and please refer your friends to my YouTube channel if they want to learn more about home care, startup, in-home home care, and different places where you can have your loved ones to either reside or reside at home with non-medical home care services. All right, you all have a great day. Hello, everyone. This is your girl, Cheryl Lane, the owner and founder of Eternity Sitters and More Home Care and the Home Care Business Learning Station online course site. Please get to know us. We assist individuals who would like to remain in the comfort of their own home or wherever they call home with non-medical home care services. We also assist individuals who would like to start, grow, and sustain their home care businesses through our online course site. So once again, please get to know us. All right, so this is titled, Who is Involved in Your Long-Term Care Planning? Who is involved in your long-term care planning? Okay. All right, so when you're making decisions, as you think about it, as you get older, and it's not all the time when you get older, people are having accidents, car accidents, motorcycle accidents, just anything, just something that has maybe messed with their body or their mind, and it requires for them to have home care services, home health, hospice, or whatever. Okay. So in my last video, I talked about that different places that can assist you with your home care needs or your care needs, different facilities like adult family home, assisted living, home care, respite, palliative care. All right, so now this video or podcast, whatever you want to call it, is going to talk about who do you need to help you, or do you have someone to help you make these type of decisions, right? So, like me, myself, I'm in my fish, I want to give it all away. But, so I started planning out my care, like where I would want to go or what I would want to do. And a lot of it was mostly talking with God, because, hey. But I did talk to my kids about it. And sometimes, it's just a touchy situation when you talking about where you want to stay when you get older, or if something happened, or like when you want to get buried, or do you want to be cremated. Those things, we have to talk about them. But sometimes I understand some people like, oh no, I'm not ready to talk about that. But at some point, you have to talk about it, okay? But in these decision making, you want to make sure you get the people that is closest to you pretty much, and the people not just closest to you, let me take that back, not just closest to you, but the people who's gonna really look out for your benefit, for your welfare, for you. It don't also unnecessarily have to be a family member, but somebody close to you and somebody you can trust. And sometimes that would be a spouse or a partner. Sometimes it could be a family member or a friend, a close family friend. It could be a social worker, a case manager. You may have went into the hospital and stayed in there a long time, a couple of weeks or a month, and you definitely need someone to go home with you with home care services. Now you can discuss all of this, even with a family member could come with you and discuss this with a social worker or a case manager, who can look for the necessary people to help you, the agency. They can help you look for certain agencies to help you and refer you to those agencies. Mental health providers, you can talk with them if something going on with that capacity, but that person can help you find other mental health professional or agency who may accept, cases dealing with mental illness or things like that to come out and help you. Then you have your nurse care manager, your primary care provider, like the doctors or the practitioner, nurse practitioner. These different people could prescribe people like home health, or palliative care or something like that. So just think about it. Or if you don't have anybody, you may want to make sure you get you a good lawyer, conservative, a power of attorney, somebody who you can really trust over you if you don't have a family member. But if you do have a family member and it's somebody who you can really, really trust, then you want to give them power. Go ahead and write up the paperwork where they can have power of attorney over you in case you cannot make decisions on your own. Now, what's going to happen if you don't been and did it before something happened and you cannot make those decisions? Then it's going to be up to the state. It's going to be up to the state to make these decisions for you. So you don't want that to happen. Sometimes family members can go ahead and do what they need to do, but a lot of times it's going to go through a probate court and so on and so on, and that could take a long process. So you definitely want to talk to these people, get them involved in what you need or you want to have done so you can get these things done, okay? And like I said, it could be a spouse, a partner, a family member, friend, social worker, case manager, mental health provider, nurse care manager, and many more who can probably help you get all your things together and situated so you can know exactly where you want to go, how you want it done, who you want to take care of you, and that process. All right? So, again, this is your girl, Cheryl Lane. Please get to know me, and please check out the other videos that's going to talk about home care and the things that can help you inside your home or where you call home. Please hit the subscribe button up top so it can notify you of any new videos that's going to pop up. And like I said, you can see many videos, many small videos on Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram. And then you can follow me on LinkedIn for my blogs, home care blogs. So, all right, guys, I hope this helped you. If you need anything else, please, again, subscribe and follow me on social media for more tips. Hello. This is your girl, Cheryl Lane. This is all about home care with Cheryl. I am the owner and founder of Eternity Citizen More Home Care and the Home Care Business online course site. The Home Care Business Learning Station online course site. I am so sorry for that. We assist individuals who would like to start, grow, and sustain their home care businesses. And we also assist individuals who would like to remain in the comfort of their own home with non-medical home care services or wherever they call home. So please get to know us. Okay, so let's talk. We're going to talk about in this video, if you're in the hospital stay and you're getting ready to get discharged, right? And they want you to talk with the social worker. Now, sometimes when you get ready to get discharged, you or a loved one may not be able to go home on their own. So they're going to require for you to get someone to be at the home with you or with a loved one who needs the care, right? So they're going to try to make you stay in the hospital until you find somebody to go with you. Okay, so you definitely want to make sure that you get in touch with the hospital social worker there. That social worker will help you find local home care agencies, refer you to a healthcare along with the doctor, refer you to a healthcare provider or hospice like we talked about in the last video. But you definitely want to talk to your social worker because they can help you find different people, whether it's like we said, whether it's home care or private duty. They can set up these appointments for you, for them to come out and visit you at the hospital or visit you at home. But they definitely gonna make sure that you have this in place before you go home. Now, with the social worker, it's just what they do. They do social services. They not only find services for you for like home care, home health, but they can help you find resources for bills. They help you pay your bills if your bills need to be paid before you go home. Food, like helping you get on Meals on Wheels. Your health care, medical care, social worker, hospital social worker is what you want to call it. They are very important, and they are important to your well-being in going home. So once you get to the hospital and you know that you're going to be there for a while, or your loved ones are going to be there for a while, they're definitely probably most likely they're going to come by, but they might not come by the first day or two when you get there. So you definitely want to make sure that you find out who the social worker is, get in contact with him or her, and then let them know your situation, and they can go ahead and be trying to get on the ball for you before your discharge date. Now, if it's a loved one, or you may be in may not be able to describe what you need, or you might, I'm just saying, like, oh my God, like if you're in a coma or something, or they got you where you can't talk, and you got your hospital proxy. We'll talk about that in the next video. But you got your hospital proxy, and that person tells what goes on with you in the hospital, who can see you, and what they can do with you or whatever. But you definitely want to get that social worker there and start making plans, what you need to be doing when you get ready to go home. Okay, so what we learned here, we need to get to know the hospital social worker. Also, we need to get to know the nursing home hospital. So, nursing home social worker. So, if you go into the nursing home for rehab, so majority of the time if you do a hospital stay, they may say, well, okay, we need you to go to this particular nursing home for rehab. You go to that nursing home for rehab, and you're usually there for about 21 days, between 14 and 21 days. Then after them 21 days, you're getting ready to get discharged. But that social worker can help you find that particular nursing home that you need to go to. They'll maybe give you a couple of choices. You can check them out, or you can, take they call on that nursing home, and then go on to that nursing home and do your rehab. Okay, then now you're going to meet another social worker, and that's going to be the nursing home social worker. You want to get to know him or her also. Once you get to know them, they're going to recommend that either you get a home health agency to come out with you maybe the first 2 or 3 weeks to make sure you're okay. But if you need someone to stay with you, like we talked about in the last video, then they're going to require for you to maybe get a home care agency, or a home care, or private duty, or maybe hospice or something like that. We're not sure. But you definitely want to get to know the social service lady or man at these facilities, because they are definitely going to be the ones who are going to help you when you get ready to go home, or what you need to go home with. Okay, so in this video, this is talking about social service department, the social workers. You want to get to know them. They're going to know your situation anyway, but they need to know the situation too at home. Who's going to be at home to help you? Would there be someone at home to help you? Do you need to go to rehab before you go home? So get to know your hospital social worker or your nursing home social worker before you leave. Okay? So again, this is your girl, Cheryl Lane, the owner and founder of Eternity Citizen More Home Care and the Home Care Business Learning Station online course site. Get to know us. We're here to help you in all your home care needs. Thank you.